Previously on My Kitchen Rules, 4 teams have cooked and hosted 4 very different instant restaurants.
Oh, that tastes horrible. No, that's burnt.
We definitely didn't get Morocco.
Old school Indian tin fish curry.
It's the jungle out here.
Where there was as much action at the table as in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh. My heart rate just went.
With Minnie and T at the bottom of the leaderboard, it's now up to Taran and Diego to get more than 52 to stay in the competition. Who will be going home tonight?
This is the night. Tonight, I'm bringing it home. 'Cause this is the night. Tonight, I'm bringing it home. This is the night. I'll make it on my own. This is the night. I'll make it on my own.
Next up, we're in the leafy suburbs of Johannesburg with Taran and Diego.
Our day is finally here, my babe.
Guess there are advantages of going last.
Disadvantages as well, because they're going to be quite strict on us tonight.
I'm Taran,
I'm Diego.
and we live in the vibrant city of Jozi.
We met as teenagers, hooked up at a disco at a nightclub.
At a disco,
I don't know what
a
to...
nightclub. I mean, we're not that old.
I was born in Argentina, came to South Africa as a little boy with the family. Very proud of my heritage.
I work in travel and I get lots of perks. I get to travel all around the world. I really enjoy my job. Can I please book a few rooms in New York for tonight?
I work in sales, but my passion is really food. What I would really love is to one day have my own food truck. I love to cook.
Babe, not too much spice.
I think I'm the better cook because the ideas are all in my head, because I've been cooking longer. Do you want to measure out some of those spices?
I think I'm the better cook because I'm more of the creative. Diego would just be all over the place if it wasn't for me.
People are going to know where they stand with us.
We're very competitive. If anyone stands in our way, we will push them out the way.
Righty.
We've got a long day ahead of us, but I promise you it's going to go by so quickly. Hi, I just want to check if you have any baby octopus in stock.
Babe, the octopus is the challenge today.
We love octopus because it's risky. You know, it's something that not a lot of people are familiar with.
Do you guys have baby octopus in stock? You don't have no octopus. Just make sure we get the right amount. Like 3 per dish.
You've got what? Only a big one. It's really starting to sink in that we might have to just go with the large octopus.
If we can pull this dish off, I think we could easily get to the top of the ladder. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get it going. Come.
Let's get it going.
Cool, babe. Okay, so for the starter, the chicken. We're having aguadito, chicken and quinoa soup. What do you say? 3?
We need the skin. We're probably not going to use all the meat, but we definitely need the skin.
Agua being water, dito, cooked water. It's a South American dish.
We add quinoa just for a nice texture. Cool. Jalapeno.
Here we go.
Where are you?
Yeah, it's very important for that paste to get the nice
The
flavour.
spice in there.
Taran and Diego's instant restaurant. I absolutely can't wait.
South American and especially Argentinian food, my immediate thought goes to meat.
Meat.
You know, and quite big flavors.
Are we going to get that in the menu? Let's find out.
Aguadito, quinoa and chicken soup.
I think just the quinoa as a grain choice for this chicken soup is a little bit foreign for me.
Diego likes his spice, so I'm sure there's going to be an angle to this dish. What it is remains to be seen.
Hi, we're looking for some baby octopus, if you have.
Unfortunately, at the moment, we don't have any baby octopus. What we've got is some large octopus.
We've accepted now we're not finding baby octopus in Joburg today.
All right, so we'll take some of that.
For mains, we're having char-grilled octopus and chorizo with the fingerling potatoes.
We get them all.
And the squid.
You had the idea of bringing the squid in there, give it the octopus-like theatrics.
One of the squid, because we're only, it's quite a lot, yeah.
Grilled octopus is One of my favorite things on planet Earth.
I'm nervous. Octopus flavour together with the chorizo, the potatoes. It's quite a classic dish.
What would everybody's opinion be around eating octopus?
Everybody will have an opinion. You don't have to worry about that.
Should we not get maybe a smaller apple, babe? I don't want to get a big apple because it's going to take too long to cook. This is for our dessert.
So for dessert, we're having a cinnamon poached toffee apple.
Oh, hold on. Let's go here first. Okay, so some cream.
Full cream milk.
Yeah.
For the ice cream that
Ice
we're gonna
cream,
make.
Poaching of fruits has never been one of my highlights when it comes to desserts.
I'm hoping that it'll be obviously poached first in the red wine and then possibly dipped into a caramel.
I'm open to be persuaded.
Is this what we were looking for from Taran and Diego?
I can tell you one thing, that when they're cooking this menu, the pressure's on.
Yeah.
We did well there, babe.
We're on track, and now we can get home and start cooking.
We're back! All right, let's get this instant restaurant going.
Hey, babe, let's set up this instant restaurant.
Yeah, Piccante means spice. You know, we speak about the flavors that we use, the spice in our life. They're gonna walk in there, our guests, and they're gonna see Taran and Diego.
I think it looks stunning. I'm not so happy about that picture of me.
It looks awesome. I love it.
We're happy with our restaurant.
We get cooking.
Let's get
Let's
cooking.
go. Cool.
Our aprons. Such a surreal moment, you know, to see our names printed on the aprons.
Wow.
Let's put these babies to work.
So what we need to do is get that octopus defrosted.
Babe, remember not to use hot water, hey?
Yeah. You gotta get started with the stock.
Yeah.
I've gotta undress these chickens.
It's just a rough chop, hey, babe?
Yeah. I'm doing the chicken. We wanna use as much of the skin. It's nice and salty. You could crush it up and have it as croutons in your soups. We're going to use the chicken in the soup as well, the meat of it.
So I'm making the paste for the aguadito.
Yeah.
The elements that are going into the paste are the banana shallots, the coriander, the jalapenos.
2 hours 26 till the guys get you.
In the stock, we have the bones that Diego's cut off, all the ingredients that I've prepared, all the fresh vegetables.
Smells nice. Can you just help me with the blender?
Diego has a lot of experience with blenders.
It's hot.
But did you put the garlic in there?
I did put garlic. Do you want to add another one?
Did you put parsley in there? It's just coriander. I can feel the heat of the jalapeno. Is that enough shallots? Did you put enough? For the paste, are we still going to use more? At this stage, it feels as if, you know...
We're a bit all over the place.
We're a bit all over the place. Cool, so I'm going to put these in here.
Just taste it again when you're done and taste for that.
Added those extra shallots, the garlic. It's not as hot.
Go check on the octopus and decide.
Check it one more time. It's still frozen. Babe, 2 hours to go.
Yeah. So I put onto the stove half milk, half cream mixture to start the creme and glaze for the ice cream.
Half and half. Okay, so I'm doing 6 egg yolks. Ice cream isn't the hero of our dessert tonight. The apple is the hero.
Yeah, it's not mentioned. You know, when you're undressing this chicken, this chicken...
Wow, babe, it sounds like you're having a chicken moment. Babe, remind me of 3/4 again.
It's something that's just always happening in the kitchen. So you got half a cup? So it's like, get the half, get the quarter, 3/4. A quarter and a half, 3/4. At this stage, I feel we're on track.
We need to beat average, but we're not average people. Hey,
Nah,
we're
not at
above
all.
average, so...
Definitely. There was a bit of a slow start. We were here and we coming together. Our strategy tonight has to be let the food do the talking.
So, ice cream. You're gonna help me just pouring that mixture into the eggs slowly.
And
Slowly.
okay.
No,
We're not gonna add it back in there?
We are
Right.
gonna add it back. Okay, so I'm just waiting now for this creme and glaze just to get nice and thick.
How's that octopus looking?
The squid is like a frozen block.
I'm gonna start with my bread. I get all the elements together. Bread's going.
I am busy preparing the chicken skins. Do you want me to put salt on now so it starts dehydrating?
Okay. Did you put the salt?
No,
Got to put some nice salt so it can actually dehydrate.
I'm not gonna put too much salt because the salt is quite strong.
This should be sticky, babe.
Yeah, and it's not.
It's not.
dry.
Get together the soup. I'm gonna have to start this bread over, babe.
We're an hour, 10 minutes away and we need to get the chicken in.
Take 2 on the bread, babe.
Yeah, take 2 on the bread.
Well, we need to sift out the pot, babe.
Don't worry, Dee.
Stop.
You just concentrate on your bread. So this is the base of our soup.
Fry up that paste, babe.
How's
what
the
you want to
bread
do?
looking? More sticky.
Yeah, you like it, eh?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I just got to
Just
knead
make sure
it.
that the butter,
butter,
will...
yeah.
Just hold on, there's a hair in it.
So
We're
the
frying
chicken.
off the paste. We're gonna add in the stock. Then we're gonna add in some of these nice breasts here.
Okay.
The color,
It's actually very green.
just taste it. So we're putting those in.
Octopus. Okay, babe, I'm gonna quickly check on the octopus.
I think my biggest worry is that people are not open-minded tonight about eating it.
We're going to be putting the octopus in the pressure cooker.
Given the time constraints today, we don't want to take any major risks. Babe, we need to go out and get changed now. Let's go get ready.
Okay, let's do it.
Just gonna put the bowls out for the starter.
It's been a bit up and down in the starter, but things have come together nicely. Yeah, I just hope we can keep that composure, my love.
Yeah. I'm just checking on the chicken, making sure that it's nice and tender. We don't want to overcook the chicken, babe. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want
Take it
to
out.
risk it
Take it
anymore.
We're in Johannesburg today, the big city, mummy.
Yeah, so 5th and final instant restaurant.
Today is just crazy. I just have this feeling that there's going to be a showdown tonight.
It's very lovely.
Mini and tea at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Not a nice place to be.
Not a nice place.
Last week, people were voting strategically, and that strategy didn't seem to work for us.
Babe, it's almost time.
Are you guys ready to have fun? Yeah!
Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go welcome him, babe.
Cool. Let's do this.
Okay, don't cry. Don't cry. Put yourself,
Dang it.
pull yourself
Excited,
together.
babe.
Look at the smile.
I'm matching the decor.
Walking into the instant restaurant, I'm just like, Argentina, Argentina.
I love the tropical feel that they have created.
Very, very nice.
It's actually Taran on that wall.
Welcome to Piccante. Piccante directly translates from Spanish to spicy, inspiration through our adventures, our experience, our travels, our challenges overcome as a couple. And we've made some traditional South American caipirinha. Oh, yes. And guys, I really hope you enjoy tonight.
Gracias mucho.
We can see that they are really stressing in the kitchen and it's hectic in there.
Should we get cooking, babe?
Thank you.
Enjoy, good luck, huh?
Me too. Like what? I'm going to start shredding the chicken just to make sure that it's all ready and we don't leave that till the last minute.
Look for the bones, babe. We want no chicken bones.
Oh my word, I'll die.
This is just a bit of garlic and parsley that we're going to use for that bread.
Don't spend too much time on it, bro.
So I'm just going to work it a little bit.
If you work it, you're knocking all the air out. You've just knocked all the air out of the bread.
Are you worried about that, babe?
Yeah. It's not going to be nice and fluffy the way we wanted.
We want a nice sort of flat bread.
Oh, you're doing a flatbread.
Well, babe, it's going to rise.
Won't rise because we never used self-raising flour.
Are you happy for this to go?
Yeah,
You don't look convinced.
put it in the oven.
I'm getting this octopus ready. It needs to go into the pressure cooker for about 10 minutes. And we wanted the color to remain, so we put a whole onion in there.
Am I going to cut the chorizo at an angle?
Well, that looks nice, yeah.
Your bread's in the oven. Just don't forget about it.
Yeah.
Your flatbread.
That bread is smelling nice, babe. Rising a little bit, babe.
It's not rising. Is it too thick
That's
now?
quite big, yeah. So I'm just giving it a bash. I don't know what you think.
Yeah. Cuts.
But guys, I want to see this carpet. I'm not the best educated on carpets, but I'm gonna tell you what I see.
Okay, I see.
Now, for example, this pattern, it's interesting for me.
Papa Jalal reminds me of my dad. Jalal knows everything, my dad knows everything.
This is not Persian.
This rug is not Persian.
This is not Persian.
The table will not be the same without him. Yeah. He's just the perfect fit.
I'm gonna release, babe.
Yeah, release it.
The octopus has been in there for the time that we needed to get it. Need to get it out.
Okay, so I'm putting some oil in here.
Potatoes on the boil, babe.
I make a marinade for the octopus. Lemon juice, olive oil, parsley. Babe,
Good.
I boiled the kettle for a reason, not cold water.
Okay, babe. Ooh, that color. Love it that it's retained that look to it, you know. Babe, what's that for?
I'm making the marinade.
Okay.
Where are the squids?
Babe, the squid we're gonna fry. That's quick. That count?
Have we made enough?
I think it's fine.
We're gonna
have
just
the
put the
plating.
squid on as
Yeah.
well.
So take the bread out.
It's a flatbread.
Okay. Oh, the chicken crisp, babe.
Yeah.
There's not enough space on this tray to get them like right.
Please, just...
Going
Yeah.
in. Chicken crisp. Oven's
Going.
good. Okay.
So I add the quinoa to the soup.
Just keep going. No, definitely not 2 bags.
Do we add 1 bag, 2 bags? It's a chicken and quinoa soup. I'm gonna put both bags in.
No. Check how much there is a lot of quinoa. And we still got to put the chicken and we still got to put the peas. The moment of truth for the bread. And I cut into it and it's looking good. It's exactly what we wanted.
Good, babe. I like the bread. Pea needs to cook. The peas are just also a little bit of garnish. So it's
Okay, cool.
literally... Don't
Yeah.
forget about your crisp, eh?
Do you think the judges will miss it, babe? They should be. Okay, no, but that's still got to
Leave
go.
it, leave it.
That's still got to go.
Johannesburg. We are at our 5th instant restaurant.
Can't believe it already. Taran and Diego, definitely the dark horses in the competition. Haven't given much away.
Shall we?
My gosh! The judges are here.
It's like, wow, it's now real.
Does smell like octopus.
How's it going?
Welcome.
Good, thank you. They don't look as confident as I thought. They're very nervous.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you,
to
guys.
have you here.
Good evening, judges.
Good evening, guys.
Welcome to Piccante.
Tell us a little bit about the theme of your restaurant, Piccante.
We just really draw inspiration from Diego's Argentinian heritage. It's our personality.
It is our personality, most definitely.
I don't think I need to put a reminder on the table of what's at stake. At the end of today, one group will unfortunately be eliminated.
Have a look at your menus, guys.
The menu's finally revealed.
For your starters, we are serving aguadito, which is a chicken and quinoa soup.
And for mains, we have octopus with chorizo and fingerling potatoes.
There's octopus on the menu. I've never had that before.
And for the dessert, we have got a poached cinnamon toffee apple.
This is honestly a winning menu. There's so many different aspects to this thing that could just pull them right to the top of the leaderboard.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck, guys.
So, babe, I'm just putting these peas on the ice just to keep their colour nicely.
We just want to put a bit of butter on that bread so it can melt. It's gonna go in the oven for literally 2 minutes. Bring the bread.
We've been to Winterton, the farm. We've been to the streets of India. And we've been to Morocco. And now looks like we're somewhere in Argentina. I'm willing to try new things.
Looking at last week's scoring, contestants have been saying that South African cuisine is underrated, we're not on the radar, and immediately we present that, we get a 20.
We're not just one people. It's, a diverse nation of many cultures and influences. Cultures kind of cross and mix. It's common knowledge that we share these ingredients.
This is probably the same person who cannot appreciate it when he has it in front of him. As much as we can say that we want South African food, are we really ready to explore?
The crisp, oh babe, yes man, it's coming.
Okay, don't burn it, please. I'll be...
Okay, we just need to clean up a couple of them, make it nice. What do you think? Is that a nice piece? You want a good piece. Oh, not that one over here.
We want to be on time tonight. We don't want to keep people waiting. A soup should not be something that should be difficult to keep warm.
Babe, I'm worried this is ice cold. Now all these ice blocks. It has to go into the soup so it can just warm up a bit. The chicken is cold? How's it gonna...
Because of the temperature, we make the last minute call to add the chicken into the soup.
I think we must understand that we're here to judge the technique of the food. I'd not call it fusion, it's South African food.
I'm hoping there's something of a South African edge to it, and not just make it an Argentinian menu.
South African food, it's really good food. It's just, as a South Africans, we're not promoting it. We must believe in it and push it there.
Now we need to plate the starter.
Okay, I'll put the last bits of garnish on. We want hot soup. Come, we're good to go. Let's get this out.
Starters are served. Thank you.
I'm looking at Jay's bowl of soup. Oh, we're going home.
Thank you, Taran. Thank you. It smells really nice.
Right, shall we?
This is the night. I'll make it on my own. This is the night. I'll make it on my own.
Right, shall we? Good.
It's cold.
Taran and Diego, for starters, you served us aguadito, quinoa, and chicken soup. Did I enjoy it? I did enjoy it. I love chili. Did you bake the bread?
Yes.
I love the density of the bread. I think it worked really well with the soup. So thank you very much.
It was a good dish. When I started eating the soup, the texture of the quinoa, as it pops in the mouth, little crackles, that beautiful chicken skin you had on the side, sort of almost brought the whole dish together. Great start to the evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, everybody. Enjoy.
I really loved it. I think it was a really nice place where I saw heat meet flavor.
I'm not sure if the lime's for decor or not, but I put that in my soup and it was amazing how it just cut through. I'm trying to work out what it cut through, but it was amazing. These guys are on a winner.
I love coriander, so I enjoyed that. I like the crunchiness for the texture.
I did love the spin with the crisp, you know, it just brought out the texture in the soup and it gave it some saltiness.
It was a hearty soup. He promised us something that was full-flavoured. I enjoyed it.
What do we got to do now? We get the potatoes in. Ice cream.
Let's get the ice cream going. Yeah. Now it's time to get the ice cream in the ice cream maker.
Okay.
Do we have enough potatoes?
3 per plate.
Yeah.
Busy getting the chimichurri ready. I'm excited to showcase my chimichurri to everyone. I really want to make enough of it, get the balance that I'm looking for. Nice and green. How many thousands of bottles of chimichurri have I made? It's just the pressure, there's that doubt. This octopus, we just need to get it perfect. It really is the star of our dish, hey? Okay, octopus, perfect. Yeah.
I've never tried octopus before, so I'm thinking it might be a bit like calamari.
When I try to cook it myself, it can often come rubbery, and I think it's high risk in a lot of the ingredients that they chose. I think this is going to be a real make or break dish. It is such a fine line between playing it safe and putting yourself out there.
The ice cream's coming along nicely. We're trying to rush through everything. Should we just take it out and put it in the freezer? Make sure that the dessert is almost ready.
Put it in the freezer, Taran?
That would be where ice cream goes, yeah. But really, that's not our concern at the moment.
Really dealt a bit of a curveball today with the...
Availability around the baby octopus, but...
I mean, it is what it is. That's why we including the squid, give that nice look.
I start off with the chorizo. It just needed to be fried up quickly.
Captain Octopus, here we come. Do you hear that, babe?
We don't want it to be chewy. The stress is just unbearable at this stage.
How are we looking there for portion, babe?
I'm putting 3 pieces of chorizo on each.
If it would come to a point where we would be able to win $1 million, that would be great.
We want to win it, and we are in it to win it.
One thing I know is that I love food. This is what my dream is. I think a lot of people around me just knew I'd be happier if I was living my passion, and Kim was one of the first people that pointed it out. She was like, I've never seen you light up the way you are in a kitchen.
So we're listening to Pashi saying what the R1 million would do for him, him, and only him, and not Kim.
It's always been a dream of mine, and my grandfather, I think before he passed, just said, do what you love.
For us, it's not just about one person and fulfilling one person's dream, which is beautiful, not disputing that. I think we both want to use the money differently.
We got to get it on. We got to get it on the plate. Chewy? Chewy? Talk to me, babe.
Yeah, it's chewy. What does he say?
So there's too much. You don't want too much. The competition at this stage is really getting the better of us. All right, babe. If I look at what I have here, the fear has now materialized that there isn't enough. So, oh, gosh. Octopus on the floor. It can't go on the plate. The octopus has completely thrown me off.
I'm gonna come around with chimichurri.
Babe,
Get it on the plates.
Sprinkle some chili. Babe, chimichurri. The stress, I mean, I'm all over the place.
Okay, let's go, please.
You know, at this stage, we like really clutching at straws here.
Okay, let's go.
Everybody needs to have the same, babe. I don't want somebody saying, chimichurri, my love. It's a big night. It is our dream, and we're just trying to keep it together, but it's so difficult. Are you happy? Okay.
Let's go. Mains are served.
Thank you.
Yo, I got really scared looking at that plate. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I can just see the terror and fear in Minnie and T's eyes.
Shall we?
Perfect.
Right, Taran and Diego. For main course, you served us grilled octopus and chorizo with fingerling potatoes. Can I just tell you how excited I was to see this on the menu? It's my food to the core. And then I tasted it, and absolutely nothing worked for me. For me, what I know a chimichurri is supposed to be fresh and vibrant and lift up a dish, but it was coated in this oil that was just overwhelming. Octopus, chewy, tough. Potatoes, also just chewy.
It's got to be this whole meal. For me, it was a starter portion that leaves you with a hell of a lot to do for your dessert.
Right, everybody. Bon appetit.
I'm like, these people playing games.
I'm not a fan of the octopus. It was rubbery for me. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to taste.
I also like the chimichurri. Without the chimichurri, it was very tasteless.
Listening to what everyone has to say, at this point, I feel like we have a fighting chance.
Please, can I just stand up for the chorizo and say that it's not a Russian? My hands are like this,
Oh, babe,
That was tough, eh?
I'm quite deflated.
Yeah.
Focus.
Okay.
Babe, focus. I'm gonna talk you through it, I'm gonna try. I know it gets like hectic here for us, but let's just stick it in.
Got one more to
Yeah,
go.
this is
Dessert,
really-
and we need to just pull it out, hey? Let's then get this liquid on. For dessert tonight, we're doing a cinnamon poached apple.
Did you use a bottle of wine each on both?
Okay, wait, we've said cinnamon poached apple.
The apples needs to get onto the liquid. Tasting?
Yeah, I don't even think I'm putting enough in yet to make a difference, but it's fine.
What I'm feeling, cinnamon.
In my mind, I'm saying, you know what, let this liquid, all it needs to do is cook the apple.
Yeah, okay, you can start putting them in. Hope they're going to poach in time.
Make sure that it takes on all that color and flavor. I'm gonna get a pan out for the toffee, okay? Yes, I am.
The cinnamon and ginger, I'd like to see how it's infused in that red wine.
I just hope that apple has had time to poach.
I like the flavors though, but I'm not sure how it's gonna come out.
All I think is that it goes a horrible color, just always goes brown. The stakes are super high now. This dessert, everything's resting on it.
Okay, they're eating with a spoon. Spoon is not going through the apple at all.
Okay, put it back.
Just want more red in here. I'm adding more hibiscus.
Okay, babe, but hibiscus is not the...
I know, it's for color.
Taste the poaching reduction. No.
What?
It's too much hibiscus, babe. Yeah, that hibiscus is overpowering.
I'm just gonna add more sugar, okay? I need to reduce the liquid down, you know, for plating, just to put it around the apple.
I gotta start on the toffee. Is this burning? It's actually a slow process. Gotta make sure that it doesn't crystallize. Don't stir it. Is it crystallized? It's crystallized.
So you wanna go back to the caster sugar?
Caster sugar. Gosh. I've been using normal sugar.
I'm a freak.
Sorry, babe.
Caster sugar. Things need to start happening now, so the ice cream, I quickly plated into the bowls and put it back into the freezer.
Some are cooked and others not. I'm actually gonna take them off for now.
I'm sure everyone here, sitting here in their own right, are great people, and they all have the best intentions, but you put people on the island and tell them, you know, one by one you're gonna get knocked off. A primal instinct kicks in, and everyone has to survive. It's eat or be eaten.
Yeah, we didn't bring our A game for this.
Take 4.
Take 4 on the toppy.
I want you to stand here next to me. I'm feeling you, babe. Slow and steady wins it.
Toffee!
We've worked Okay.
There's not a lot of toffee there, hey?
We're happy to add some of the poaching reduction to it. It's crystallizing big time. Happy with that? It smells good. The toffee's going over nicely. It's starting to get hard. It's fine. No, no, no.
Sure?
No, it's. They've all got the same texture. Don't.
Babe, the ice cream is melted.
Okay, so babe, when we're ready to plate, we put it on.
Is this not a huge mess?
No, babe.
Sometimes messy works, hey?
Tonight hasn't worked out as we had planned, but we really stayed true to what we wanted to do in this competition, and we finished it really together and strong.
You happy?
As happy as I can be, babe.
You don't think it's good?
Dessert served.
Honestly, can't wait to taste this
Yeah, me
dish.
too.
Let's see who goes home.
For dessert, poached cinnamon toffee apple. Jay, shall we?
Let's.
Get through it.
This ice cream for me on its own was just beautiful. I just loved the taste, the flavor. The apple for me was a little bit tricky to eat. I think you know that. And then it was a bit bitter or acidic, which wasn't pleasant on my throat. The reduction, it worked, and I really enjoyed it, and it had a lovely balance.
The plate arrived a little bit clumsy. However, that beautiful, deep, rich reduction of the red wine, as it arrives, you could actually smell it. My one concern is that it was quite sweet.
Go and get well-deserved rest. We'll see you back in a bit.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Enjoy, everybody.
It's quite difficult to get through that apple.
It's definitely not poached through.
But for me, it was not bad, you know. I like the apple to be like that.
The whole dish is sweet.
The spices, loved it. You know, they infused that red wine nicely. Cinnamon, maybe a bit overpowering because I can't taste the ginger.
I just feel like we put in a lot of effort. I'm hoping that our fellow contestants can see that we do have potential.
It's time for the guest teams to critique Taran and Diego's instant restaurant.
So for starters, Acquadito.
I enjoyed the starter. Yeah, it was good.
The chicken skin was delicious.
So for mains, we had octopus and chorizo.
The octopus was really rubbery, didn't have taste.
And concept was a great dish. I think the ratios were wrong.
I was hungry after the main.
For the poached cinnamon toffee apple, I had really low expectations because I'd had such bad experiences before with toffee apple.
I enjoyed the sauce.
I love the smells.
I enjoyed the crunchiness of the toffee.
So overall score?
What would you say?
We give it, what do you think?
For all their courses, no course stood out and they were like, okay, this is delicious, this worked with this.
Kebab, this is it.
Let's go face the music.
Minnie and T are at the bottom of the leaderboard with a score of 52. Will Taran and Diego beat them to avoid elimination?
In order for you to have a testimony, you gotta go through a test. And this is it in this moment.
Bring it, sister.
What's done is done now. There's nothing more we can do.
This is the night. I'll make it on my own. This is the night. I'll make it on my own.
David and I will now deliver our verdict. We will score each dish out of 10, which when added to the guest team scores will give us our total out of 100.
For starters, you gave us aguadito, a chicken and quinoa soup. Loved the idea of this dish. The quinoa, playful on the palate. Really enjoyed that. But unfortunately, instead of being punchy, it was just above average. I gave you a 6 out of 10.
Now, I love spicy food. And this dish was exactly that. That crispy chicken skin was a lovely addition. It was, however, a little skewed towards the chili and the coriander, which left it a rather unbalanced dish. I'm giving you a 6 out of 10.
Thank you.
For main course, you gave us octopus and chorizo. The advantage of cooking last in the instant restaurants is that you get to hear all the feedback from the other contestants. And time after time, we mentioned vegetables or salads, just to give a balanced meal. And again, that didn't happen. For me, it was a starter portion. I'm scoring you a 4 out of 10 for your main course.
The elements in this dish had the potential to take me to my favorite place. But sadly, it just didn't. It was a risk that you took, that you knew you were taking, didn't pay off. I'm scoring your dish a 4 out of 10.
Taran and Diego, for dessert, you gave us poached cinnamon toffee apple. As the dessert was served to me, the aromas really, really excited me. But the apple was under-poached, and all the elements were too sweet. A 5 out of 10 for your dessert from me.
This dessert is a dessert that has a lot of potential, but it also requires a lot of refinement. For your dessert, I've scored you a 6 out of 10.
So, Taran and Diego, to stay safe in the competition, you are going to need a score above 22 from our guest teams.
The guest teams have given you a combined score of 19 out of 40. So Taran and Diego, that gives you a grand score of 50. Congratulations, Minnie and T. You are safe to the next round.
Taran and Diego, unfortunately, your My Kitchen Rules journey has come to an end. It really has been quite a tough round of instant restaurants, and you've been beaten by quite a tough group.
So we wish all you guys all the best of luck. Make sure that someone in this group takes the million, guys. We'll be rooting for you, and babe, well done. We gave it our best. Love you. Well done. Cheers, Ken.
Next week on My Kitchen Rules.
This is the moment, guys.
Bring that back. We have guests.
5 new teams arrive.
Heart is pounding. We're so excited.
10 new personalities.
I've had enough.
Lots of new dishes. And plenty of drama.
Kudos to them for getting that right.
This main did not come together that well.
I think it's going to be tough for them to come back from the start.
When something's not for you, it's not for you.
The kitchen is a hectic place.